diets are defined as diets that claim to make you drop a large amount of weight in an unnaturally fast period. Nutritionist Doris Sutherland says in her practice she finds more and more Belizeans buying into the false promises of fad diets.
There are many trends and what we call also fad diets that people would jump into as an easy solution for weight loss. We have patients that also go completely flour free, gluten free, and then some of them would just completely eliminate fats or consume other foods that they would think that are very healthy, but then they're just doing the complete opposite.
Similarly, there is a growing interest in superfoods. Superfoods have no medical definition, but is commonly used to describe foods that are believed to be of great nutritional benefits and believed to help with certain medical conditions. Because of these beliefs, they're often consumed in large quantities, which is actually bad for your health. One of the latest health food trends that many may misunderstand is the use of healthy fats in the diet. The popularity of coconut oil, avocado, and nuts are just a few examples.
Our body does need a certain amount of fat. Okay, the amount would depend on the person's weight and their activity level. However, there are different types of fats. Some are bad fats and some are good fats. Okay, we find the bad fats in saturated fats and also trans fats. These would normally be in red meats, in processed meats, and also in coconut oil. Okay, lately it has been published that coconut oil can help reduce, for example, cholesterol or heart disease. However, if we look at the coconut oil label, we see that it's up to 84% saturated fat. Okay, but when we talk about the healthy fats, then we can include nuts, avocados, and other vegetable oils.
But here's the catch. Before you start loading up on the guacamole and almonds, it is important to know that there are recommended portions for even these healthy fats.
When it comes to nuts, a person can have up to 1 or 2 portions a day. Okay, normally we can use, for example, our hands as a measurement. Okay, when we have nuts, they would say you can have a handful, but it's not necessarily a whole handful. It's what fits in the center of the palm of the hand, which would basically be 10-15 nuts. If you are not at risk of heart disease, then you could probably include coconut oil, but not on a daily basis. But if you're a person with high cholesterol, high blood pressure, then maybe coconut oil would not be a good option for you. Avocado, normally we would recommend 1/3 of a whole avocado. Okay, as not
for the
whole
entire day.
For the entire day.
Another food group that many are mistakenly making poor choices is in their choice of carbohydrates. So how healthy is it to go gluten-free? Or what about switching to wheat products? Should you use natural sugar or artificial sweeteners? Sutherland weighs in.
When it comes to wheat, we know wheat is always better than having 100% pure flour because wheat contains a substance called fiber. Okay, fiber doesn't only help to regulate digestion, but it also helps to keep you full for a longer time. So normally the only people that should go on a gluten-free diet are those that are intolerant to the wheat. Let's say they would have wheat and then they would have secondary symptoms, for example, diarrhea, vomiting, nausea. Okay, that's when it is recommended for them to do a gluten test and then they would go gluten-free. However, there is no recommendation of having a gluten-free diet for weight loss. If you go gluten-free, you consume less fiber, you consume less nutrients, you consume less magnesium, iron, okay, which are a lot of foods that are found in meat. When it comes to sweeteners or sugars, we can divide these in white sugar, brown sugar, or substitute sugars. The substitute sugars, we can find them in Splenda, Equal, Sweet and Low, Stevia, and many others. However, there's no difference between white sugar and brown sugar. However, there is a difference between the sweeteners and the natural whole sugar. For example, sweeteners have no calories. However, what has been found with these sweeteners, for example, when you drink a Diet Coke, is that it could increase your appetite. Okay, so we have to be very careful when choosing sweeteners and then also having them in moderation. The suggested portions would be 1 tablespoon for the day.
The entire
day.
Doris explains that if you want to eat healthy, You can continue to have your usual favorites, but with the right portion sizes and with the addition of fruits and vegetables.
We cannot just choose one healthy meal to make us healthy. Okay, there is no superfood that will help us to lose weight. There is no superfood that will control our blood sugar, for example. We need to have a variety of meals, and that's the only way we will obtain all the nutrients that we need.